Two, one. Hey, all you fucked up people out there. This is the Dogman Sideshow podcast. We're here continuing with
Ty Day
and
Billy Blitzkrieg.
and we're going to bring you bad tidings in the new year. We did a video interview and it had some meat on it, and right now we're in the studio working together, collaborating on a new piece of the puzzle. Now, in between sessions, we decided to record this. We have the small dog, Chihuahua-san, in the background fucking with things.
Nice.
We have a little percussion in the background.
Just a little bit.
And the thing is, we always like to start with a thought. And my first thought is crappy New Year.
What makes you say that?
Because it's another year to feel like shit. I don't think anyone should be celebrating the New Year without first remembering why the last year was so fucking terrible.
Well. Does that just go for yourself, or does that apply to everybody else?
I judge myself by the same standard I would judge others. So I would hope.
Can't say I had a wonderful year, but it was a good year to help me lead into this one that is going to be better.
That's right.
Your thoughts?
Yeah.
How old are you again, Ty?
I'm 26.
Pick up sticks.
Pick up chicks.
Pick up chicks. Fucking it. Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, man. So, would you rather be blind or have no dick?
I think I'd rather be blind.
Yeah,
Because at that point,
I agree.
I could just feel around a little bit. You know?
Pull a Ray Charles and just check wrists and shit?
Yeah.
Alright. But if I have nothing,
Bro.
busted a eunuch style.
Can't even have kids like that. They can see through their eyes for you.
That's hilarious. You just have balls but no dick, so you can still catch like a pregnancy thing.
You can see through it.
She pulled a ninja and fucking snuck in.
What did you say right outside? That your kids could see.
You can't even have kids so they can see for you. Shit.
if you were blind.
You know what I mean?
That's hilarious. Son, lead me into the next room. Daddy needs to smoke a cigarette. Drop a deuce too. So I'll be in here for about 5:10. Bring me the Bible on tape. This one's gonna be a long one. Because you're not reading, you're just listening to it. Was it Joe Rogan reads the Bible?
Could you find tapes like that?
Hell yeah.
I want to find some just to listen to them.
Who would you if you had to like pick a celebrity, who would you pick to read the Bible to you?
Man, that's a hard one. I gotta pass on that one.
Huh. Who? Let's try out Nicolas Cage.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be weird. Yeah. From what movie?
In the beginning.
What type of voice?
Nice. That's fucked up. Dude, Duke Nukem.
What about you?
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
That's not a celebrity though.
He's a celebrity to me.
No?
No.
No, not a gym celebrity. Come on.
Oh my god.
You can't teach your way out of this one.
I had to make a joke about it.
Yeah, but come on. Seriously.
Who is the hardest to fucking understand? Schwarzenegger. Terminator reads the Bible.
In the beginning.
Yeah, and then he said you will terminate your son on the third day. That's wicked. Fucking
Jesus Christ, dude.
idiot. And then he said unto him, you will not speak the Lord's name in vain.
And on the seventh
yeah.
day, he said,
I will be back.
Good.
Fucking resurrect.
Yeah, that was good. That was awesome. Yeah.
You tagged out over there?
No, I'm chilling.
I think
man.
we should just include him a little bit more.
No, I'm posting. I'm listening to you guys.
I think he's just waiting for us. Yeah.
No, I'm with you guys. I'm just
He's just
I'm
racist.
comfortable.
He doesn't trust Mexicans in the conversation.
You gotta ask him a question now.
Oh man, pizza.
Mm.
What is your pizza? What's your go-to?
Yeah, what do you put on your pizza?
Probably pineapple and Canadian bacon.
That's controversial.
Pepperoni.
A lot of people are pineapple haters these days. I don't know what's up
Really?
with that. Yeah, everyone's all hip and fashionable.
I like the sweet and salty.
Oh yeah, that's what
Trail
she
mix.
said.
There's a lot of good shit.
Trail mix, nice. Got a fix for trail mix.
Fries and McDonald's McFlurry.
There's a thin line between
Vanilla.
fries and shakes.
We started at pizza and ventured into fries and soft serve ice cream.
Oh yeah. Because they're Dairy King. That's
Start it.
stupid.
Start it.
That's stupid. Yeah, we were talking about this off mic before, but yeah, the fucking Cholo guy just walk into fucking Dairy Queen, just demand free shit because he's the Dairy King.
At the end, he was
It's just some guy-
he was in holding.
Crazy person, yeah.
He was in holding for like about an hour, just demanding. I'm the Dairy Queen, eh?
That's what we get for not recording shit.
I'm the Dairy Queen, eh? And I demand to see my Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Alright,
Is
so
it-
I got a question for you guys.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
One at a time, whoever's first.
Also, I get to ask the
So
question. after him?
what can you say is your if you could have one goal and focus for this year, what would it be?
Starting Dogman.
I automatically responded. Trying to get sober.
Alright, you got that, bro. We'll touch on that later. And you, Billy?
Finally,
Coming out
be
of the
on the
closet.
beat. Fuck you. All right, that's one side one. You weren't supposed to tell nobody about that one. That we specifically spoke about that before the show, not to be spoken about, but you decide. Okay, anyway, to fully start getting on the track of getting my business where it's supposed to be at, instead of where it's at right now.
Okay, good shit.
Making my business better, getting more customers, getting more work. Yeah. What about you?
Man,
Ask
taking back control of my life.
ask yourself
I
your
already
own
asked
question.
myself that question and answered. Taking back my own life. You know what I mean?
In control of it.
Taking back control of my life.
That's always a good one.
Very focused way.
All right. Should I ask my question now, or can I savor it?
Please.
Savor it?
Whatever you feel is appropriate, man.
Oh. I
Fire
felt
away.
like we had a lot more to discuss.
In regards to what?
Anything. Nothing in general. We are talking, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
We were having a conversation. And it was a conversation.
So,
It proceeds. It continues.
do,
It continues.
do you think do you think that love can blossom on the battlefield?
Now, what type of battlefield are we talking about?
It's just a question.
Damn it.
It's a philosophical question from Metal Gear.
Boy, philosophy is for the rich folk who ain't got no troubles to worry about. With me, I got a sick child at home, and I got a family to provide for. So if you want to talk philosophy, pick up a hoe and get to work.
All right, later.
And that's exactly what he did. Later.
Oh man.
Well, then I better get
Yeah, fucking Futurama kicks ass.
always.
Total slacker show. You got any shows, Ty? What's your show?
Yeah, show.
TV shows or
Yeah, anything. What the fucking? What was your
I
entertainment?
was watching the Mayans. I like watching like Sons of Anarchy shit. Shit
Yeah.
on the mob.
Do you end up watching Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah, I watched Breaking Bad too. Yeah, first Shameless. I like
Everyone
Shameless.
likes that Shameless there. Like, huge.
I was watching You 1 and 2, finishing up 2. The Badlands. I watched a lot of shit in the program. I mean,
Oh yeah, fucking A. Got nothing but time.
Netflix, Hulu.
Nothing but time to do what you choose to do, I guess. If that's what
Yeah.
that is.
I think Billy should be asking a few more questions. Billy, you have the floor.
Jesus, I hate
So
it.
working
I-
tomorrow.
so-
Working tomorrow. We gotta go to work early in the morning, but we still doing our thing, pushing out some
Well,
production.
I wouldn't say early in the morning because we're already well into the morning itself.
Yeah, but we'll rest. We'll rest. Took a power nap, a good power nap, couple hour nap. I did. I know you've been getting good sleep, eating good. It's all right. We're coming into the new year. It's a lot better than being, you know what I mean, out there partying. You know what I mean?
Your favorite food right now that you can think of off the top of your head.
Soups, pozole, menudo, monagas, pho. You know what I mean?
Right on.
Comforting
Good-
food, especially in the wintertime,
Good.
January 1st.
So you've been recently. What have you been? What have you had the pleasure of being able to enjoy?
Monagas to start my appetite back off.
What for our few viewers or for the individuals who don't know what that is? Can you describe that really quick? What
The
that is?
monagas is like a meatball. There's a meatball in there. It's like a meatball soup, vegetables, celery, potatoes. You know what I'm saying? And it's a real. It's good for a hangover. You know what I mean? Like all soups, but yeah, it's like a lighter Mexican soup, authentic soup.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
Right on. Good description. I like it.
And the pozole, you know, you can have. I had it with pork. What was it? Pork the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that we.
That
that
shit.
we
That
made.
shit was. That stuff was bomb. Excuse me. I gotta work on my language, man. You know what I mean? I cuss like a sailor, but I'm getting there. You know.
Oh, that's the good thing about a podcast. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
That's true.
Yeah, but I got muted the other day on TikTok for cussing too much. Remember?
Well, fuck TikTok then.
One can appreciate the freedom of speech. But,
That's what they're trying to take away from you on there. Shit.
That's true.
Yeah,
but
we just posted
that's
up right
not-
here in
that's
the
not a-
studio,
that's
relaxing,
not-
man. I mean, my bad, Billy.
Oh no, you're good, dude.
Yeah, no, I got my heated.
We're all
blanket on,
we're all
man.
talking.
We're
We're
just
all talking,
relaxing,
and,
so
and that's what's.
this
that's,
is gonna be a cool kickback, little podcast, little talk session.
If I might
Where?
throw out a question to the group,
yeah. Always.
have you ever experienced anything unnatural, like
Oh,
things
fuck.
moving when they shouldn't?
You first, Billy, or me?
Wasn't that just the
Voices
Wasn't
in
that
the
just
night.
Yesterday?
Creatures,
Wasn't
eyes.
that just
With
yesterday?
that Vans box?
We
Is that the shoes you gave me?
no.
Honestly, were those calling for me?
If that would have been the case, the shoes would have fell out of the box when they hit the floor.
Really, begin at the beginning. This sounds fascinating.
So we were talking about something, but we were talking about like something like really, really like deep that had to do with like.
We're always talking about something deep.
But in this particular case, like whatever we were talking about, real deeply about,
Oh yeah.
this significant whatever was listening did not like it because the shoe box was thrown.
And they did it again when you were in the shower.
That's what I'm saying. The shoe box was not thrown just once, but it was thrown twice.
And there's no way it could have fell down from there.
Because it was set right, you know. Yeah, but
Anyway, yeah,
Well,
there's
yeah,
a lot of
we-
supernatural shit.
no,
though.
we don't really pay attention to it like that.
Yeah, the more energy you give it, the more. You know what I mean?
This is what the people want though. They want to hear about like experiences with this.
Oh well,
Not
fuck, I got
necessarily
all
giving
kind of
energy,
shit.
but yeah, we want to hear about your experience with it.
Yeah.
The other side.
Yeah, you're right.
So, I'm gonna go first real quick.
You have
I
more?
was at my this really happened. I was at my mom's house one time, and this is when I was living in the room in the back, and I was gonna walk out into the house because the room that I lived in was connected to the house, but it was separated by the laundry room, and mind you, all these layouts aren't a part of the original blueprint for the house. So all these things are added and extensions that my mom thought of and had added and put in. But anyways, I'm gonna walk out of my room and there's a painting that one of my girlfriend's friends made. And it wasn't even like a really interesting or fascinating painting, it was just a painting.
Right on.
Well, as I'm walking out of the room, this thing didn't just fall off, it was dragged down. Like literally dragged down as I'm walking out. And I just stood there and I looked down at the painting and I look up, look down again, pick the painting up, and I just hang it back up and I just walk out of the room. I just continue my day. No bullshit though, that happened.
Crazy.
And you got one?
Man, I got a lot, but well, when we moved back into my mom's current house, when we first moved in there, me and my brother were asleep, right? My mom, a little bit about my mom has 2 boys and my aunt has 2 boys and no sisters, no brothers. Anyway, my 2 younger cousins are, I think one's 21 now, one's 18, just about to 19 January. They were sleeping in the room across the way, right?
Yeah.
Me and my brother were in another room. He wakes me up. I had school the next day. He's playing Xbox, and he tells me to look. And the door across the way, my mom and aunt had went out, and it's just them sleeping in the room. The door slamming like that, back and forth, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, what the hell? I was like, go check. He's like, no. And then we just shut the door, and we were talking about that. And there's so many other experiences, bro, just at that house that ain't even.
Nice. That was a good one right there.
You got another one?
I've never had. Yeah, no. Besides that,
I do.
No.
If
all right,
Go for it. Yeah, you are the guest.
Yeah. Shoot, man. Well, that and there was also this. I don't know if you guys know the thing. I think it's called a percolator, where it's like the only way
It's
you
time
do,
for the percolator.
the only way you do. Yeah, man. The only way you do coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me and my brother used to hear it. One time we heard it scrape from the stove, and it go back in the cupboard, and the cupboard shut. I don't know if it's because of the older house and the percolator or what, but we kept hearing that. And sometimes they'd play mind games, like it would be on. No, this is no fucking lie. It'd be on the stove, and then it'd be in the thing, and we'd go check it. Like, wasn't it just? So we had to get rid of that.
It moved like a moving appliance. That's fucked up.
In and out the cupboards. We'd hear the cupboard barely shut, or the scraping on the stove. Like shit, that's giving me chills right now, bro.
That's fucked up. That's poltergeist, yeah.
Poltergeist, yeah, that's exactly what it was, and it fed off negative energy. And there's a lot of times I had a lot of arguments with girlfriends in there, my mom, and drugs, and all kind of stuff. Open up another portal on some other deep shit that we didn't. You know what I mean? Really.
That is fucking intense.
Yeah.
you.
Me? Oh yeah, definitely. Off the top of my head, I cannot think of it like too many. I know I've seen some ghost shit. And actually, yeah. Now I'm just thinking about it. I took a picture with someone that wasn't there.
Shit, it's creepy.
The way like you go and you do like I guess what it's called a selfie now, but it was on a digital camera then. It was in the 2000 era.
A mirror pic?
It was just like two friends like, hey, bam, and you point the camera at you, like where you have your hand over your friend or your cousin or whatever, like that, and there's a space in between you two.
Is this entity?
Right? Well, we took the picture and there's no one there. It was like we're sitting like this, like next to each other, but there's space for Elijah in between, right? So we take the picture, and everyone's cool, hunky-dory, we're talking, we smoke for the rest of the night. My cousin calls me, the third cousins, the girl, it was me, a guy, and a girl. That we're smoking like 13 fucking blunts of this dirty ass weed, drinking beer into the night. And
Sounds like a good time.
no matter how fucked up you get, you're not going to imagine a fourth person and then not remember that they were there. It was fucked up. Like, it looked like a Scooby-Doo ghost, like the Minor 49er, but completely white. And it was like this between us. I got photobombed by a ghost.
Tight.
That's pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, that's really bad.
And I have no fucking way to explain that one. I wish my cousin would have saved that picture.
What did she do with it?
I have no idea.
Damn.
We're not on the best of terms right now. She said that she still had it, but I don't know. You know, I think those things go. There is one other thing that I could think of, and it's not ghosts. I don't think it's ghosts. I was hanging out in a highway city or out there fucking by Golden State 99, out there by the train tracks and between the river and the train tracks. And family's out there. And you can see the stars real clear out there because there's not a lot of city smog.
Yeah.
You look straight.
Not a lot of street lights.
Yeah, it's real nice. So
I feel you, bro.
I was out there visiting my dad or whatever back when he was still alive, and I remember that specifically. Like I came out to visit him and started staying out there more often. I go, fucking the stars are so fantastic. I should have come out here a long time ago. And he goes, man, if I knew that was all it took to bring you out here. I told you years ago. like hanging out with my dad so much.
Yeah.
He's an asshole. But I saw something that fucking can only be described as like a UFO, I guess.
Oh, shit.
And it was, but it could have just as easily been described as like a ghost thing too. There's power lines that run through the neighborhood and kind of spider web through it and out along to the main line. So I'm out looking at the stars like you do when you're stoned, whatever. And like, again, dude, there's no matter how fucked up you get, you cannot imagine something so vivid. It was like 4 basketballs made out of light. And they were hanging out, bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, like in a diamond pattern. And they were running along the power lines. Like the way you, like hovering above it like it was a road. It's fucking crazy.
No way.
It didn't look right. My dad saw it too. It wasn't just me. Like a few people saw it. I tried to get a picture of it, but trying to get a picture on a cell phone camera at night with
In that time?
Yeah, not good. But it was badass, and it moved through the neighborhood pretty quickly. It was fucking just like high speed, and then it broke up in more than one direction, and then came back together and fucking left the neighborhood. But it always followed the power lines. It was fucking freaky. Some people might call it ball lightning or something though too, so it might not be a UFO. But that shit was wild.
Yeah, this sounds crazy. I'm still trying to imagine it. Yeah.
Anyone got anything else? No.
I do, but
Hit it.
I didn't want to like go into like so much detail and like whatever. This wasn't in where we live now.
Yeah,
It
I was gonna
at-
say leave out whatever you need to leave out.
No, this was in New Mexico.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I heard a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, right there, Arizona.
No, but-
where the 4 corners.
This
of the states.
shit. This shit, man. I don't know. All right, so check this out. And the crazy thing about this was the middle of the day. So back then, my sister, older sister, had a boyfriend who moved out there from Fresno, and we were all hanging. Me and him were hanging out, and my mom, my sister, my little sister, and my older sister, and my niece, everybody was gone because they either had school or they had work. And in the mornings, we had a ritual where we would fucking wake up, make breakfast, fucking cook, make fucking coffee, and fucking sit in the front and fucking smoke. Because the mountains, the Caballo Mountains, are right there next to us. And it looks really, really nice in the morning. So it gets to about 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock almost. And we had just done our second session of smoke where we go outside and we fucking chill. And in New Mexico, the fucking wind gets hella strong. So we live in a trailer out there. So when the wind hits the fucking trailer, it shakes. And at first, we thought nothing of it. You know, we're sitting there just chilling, just fucking, you know, whatever, watching TV. Then all of a sudden, the trailer starts going like that. And we both fucking look at each other and we run outside. I don't know what it was. It was a clear orb. It was like just an orb, clear. I swear to God, that's what I fucking saw. And it fucking went shoom. And mind you, in New Mexico, there's no airspace. You can't fly a helicopter. You can't fly a private plane. You can't fly none of that. If it's a military plane, that's the only thing you can fly. This fucking black military jet flew so close to our trailer that you could see the pilot in the fucking cockpit chasing this fucking orb towards the Caballo Mountains. As soon as the orb hit the mountains, the orb fucking went like this. Like that. I swear. It fucking said and the fucking just dissipated. Like a cloud would, like if we blew smoke into like if I blew smoke right here, it would, you know how it goes like that?
Yeah, dissipated.
And then the fucking jet said like this over the mountain. And on the other side of the mountain is White Sands Missile Range. It's a military base.
That's fucking metal.
I didn't want to go into too much. I don't want to go into too much detail, but that I swear, I'm not.
Why not?
I don't know, dude. But that shit, it happened.
Saw something wild. That's fucking badass.
And then inside the orb, it was like there was like colors. It was like a prism.
Nice. That's fantastic.
Like if you were to look into this,
yeah,
like glass, but foggy glass, and then like colors inside, moving really. Man. Now I'm really thinking about it that day, because I would always try to like block that memory out of my mind for some reason.
You felt like afraid?
Kind of.
Did it felt like there was something inside of it, like watching you?
No.
It just felt like a machine or like a hole?
No. It happened so fast.
Like felt like weather. No.
It was an experience. It's an experience that you can't put your finger on. Like, it happened.
So I mean, would you say that it was a solid thing that was there, or like if you threw a rock at it, it would like pass through it?
It would have passed through it. If I know that for a fact. Because from the way it looked.
So it didn't have like an.
Man, I don't even. I kind of want to say kind of like it had a sound to it, but
like a hum.
But it happened so quick, and the jets from the pilot that was chasing it was so loud. It you know.
Yeah.
It you know.
Noticeable difference.
Yeah. So.
Was that the first time you ever saw anything like
Second,
that?
there was two more times after that.
Really?
In the same mountain range, and then another in the opposite direction, because the way that my mom's trailer faces, the Caballo Mountains are on your left hand side, and the Hillsborough Mountains are on your right hand side. The second time we were driving down the highway and lights started flashing down from the tip of the mountain, like quickly, and there's no way a car, there's no way a plane, there's no way anything that has a light system can travel down that mountain range that fast, because I've been on that mountain range walking it. It's rough. There's no way there's anything, and like how you described those lights, that's how those lights came down that mountain. And there's a lake sitting at the bottom of it until it hit the water, and it did that like 3 or 4 times. It pulsed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The third time, I was in front of my mom's house, and I was talking to my friend, and his back was facing those mountains, and he was looking towards the Hillsborough Mountains, and I was looking towards the Caballo Mountains. Mid conversation, he cuts me off and he tells me, look, and I turn around. He says, I swear to God, this light came from the sky and landed where you see it at right now. The light would go like this, it would go down in the mountain range, and rise back up. It'd go down into the mountain range, and then it rise back up. It did that like a dozen times. I went inside and I got a pair of binoculars. That's how much time I had enough to go inside and come back outside to be able to see it do that.
Yeah.
So I looked through the binoculars, and it's doing a torus effect. The energy is going out, and then it comes back in, and it's coming back out, and it's coming back in, while it's churning green, yellow, and red. It's doing like that. Boom, 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 boom. I can't hear it, and no sound, but I can see it through my binoculars. And then when you take them off, you could just see it dip down and dip back up, dip down and dip back up. It dipped down, and then it didn't come back up after that. Yeah.
Jeez, that's heavy.
But those are the 3 experiences that I had out there when I was living out there. Then they always told me they don't call it the land of enchantment for no reason.
You ever seen anything in the sky?
Have I, man? I see a lot of shit, man. It's crazy, especially the spots you guys are talking about. Like
my Beto seen. I'm pretty sure he said he's seen it with you. There's a little Chinese. There's a little Japanese girl at the end of my dad's ex alley. Yeah. When my dad used to live in Pinedale, right there on Maroa and Minarets. At the very end of the alley, at the very end of the in between Pinedale and Minarets, at the very end of the alley
on Ingram,
at a certain time, you can see a little Japanese girl in a white dress dancing around in the middle of the alley.
You know what's crazy too is Pinedale used to be a Japanese concentration camp.
Yep. Yeah.
That's creepy as fuck, bro.
No joke.
No joke. Huh? Damn, brother, you gave me the chills with that one.
There are a lot
I
of
don't really want to remember that.
Yeah, there are a lot of strange stories coming into this town. I once was told by 2 people who I hold in very high regard as being sane and like not they don't tell stories. They don't tell wild stories. They're matter of fact people. And not just one, but 2 of them saw the same thing at the same time in the same place. By the post office in Pinedale. Looking towards the 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
There was... what they said was a man 7 or 8 feet tall, maybe bigger, with full black wings flying through the sky. That it shot up into the air, flap, went high enough to the sea, and then dipped down behind some buildings and was gone.
That's creepy.
So, like, either a flying person or an angel.
Might have been a devil or a fallen angel.
A fucking demon, yeah.
Fallen angel.
Because he said it was black. All black wings, yeah. Like, that's interesting to see.
Well, what color would a fallen angel really be?
Who knows? I can't presume. I thought they could
shapeshift. It was good, maybe gold. Oh, yeah, that's maybe a shapeshifter.
I am a golden angel, do not fear me. I'm not evil.
I'm here in peace.
I come in peace, yeah. No. Yeah, let's totally trust that guy.
Yeah, these totally trustworthy guys.
That's a line in sheep's clothing, huh?
I come in peace. I'm the Dairy King.
I come in peace.
I come here to collect my wife, yo. Yeah. I wanna show you the ice cream.
Does anybody know where to score?
We're gonna score some ice cream. I want Dippin' Dots.
No,
I want Dippin' Dots.
But not that kind of stuff. But the good stuff.
The good stuff.
It's the kind that's gonna keep me up for a day or 2.
Coffee cake.
Talking about pastries.
I want the 3-color ice cream. I want more than just one.
I want all 3.
I want chocolate and the other 2.
I'm surprised you didn't mention the 3rd leches.
I want 4 leches. I want 4. I want the extra one.
It doesn't matter if you charge me. I'll pay for it.
I'll pay for the extra leche.
Damn, it's already done. Nope.
We get about 3 minutes left on our show tonight. And I think we're going to close it up with almost as what? No. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you
we
left
got so much
yourself.
more to talk about.
Yeah, I was gonna
This
say
is
you
the
left
beginning.
yourself open for a good one right there, but I didn't take advantage of it. I'm not. Yeah, damn, we're gonna start.
It's just the beginning, guys. That's what we're gonna close it up with.
It's the end of days.
It's the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end.
It's the end of the vagina lips.
They're always so salty and sweet.
Gonna make vag taffy.
That's
All right.
testicle taffy.
This is Descent into Madness. This is the Dogman Sideshow podcast. Good luck sleeping after that.